Welcome back to Daytime York Region. Today it's time to meet Mahmoud Zarian. He's part of the MS Climb 2009, and it's happening in September. You're getting ready, and you're here on Daytime today, Mahmoud, to tell us about why you're doing this, why it's so important. When did the idea hit you to join this big effort and climb Mount Kilimanjaro?
It was this past September, actually. I have a friend of mine who created this goal of raising $1 million over 5 years. And we're talking one day, just having a few drinks, and he said, listen, I'm planning on having a climb this coming year to Kilimanjaro. And I've been wanting to climb Mount Kilimanjaro for a couple of years. And so I thought, you know what, this is a great opportunity. I get to climb it and raise some funds for a good cause. So
wow.
I love that. A couple guys hanging around. Hey, want to climb mountain?
Want to climb?
Yeah,
exactly.
Want to raise a cure? Yeah.
Now, how far is he in his goal of the 5-year plan and raising $1 million?
So in last year was his first year, and he raised just under $200,000.
Wow.
So we're right on
Quite
track,
impressive.
and this year we're going to probably go beyond what we expected. So,
good for him,
yeah,
and good for you as well for jumping on board.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, why was it important for you to support this cause, the MS Foundation?
I'm a personal trainer, and I've had a couple of clients with MS, and one who just recently passed who had MS, and you know, I thought if I'm going to be able to do something, why not try to raise some funds and make it for a good cause and make a difference somewhere.
What are some of the challenges you're expecting to face while climbing this mountain?
The biggest challenge I hear is the altitude.
Right.
I've one of my clients who climbed it a number of years ago, she said, usually young guys who get on, they get all arrogant, they think they could do it, and they'll climb up really quickly.
It's only a mountain.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And then halfway through, the altitude hits them, and they have to back out and have to go back.
Oh, wow.
So the biggest thing is managing the altitude and managing your pace going up the mountain.
Whoa, okay. Now, is there any certain training that you can do to get yourself prepared and adjusted for that type of altitude and climate?
I wish there was.
Yeah.
Someone mentioned breathing through a straw when I do my cardio. But
right. I've seen that.
Yeah. So I might take that on. I think I've upped my training.
Yeah.
And we'll be doing a lot of walking uphill on a treadmill at a very steep angle.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
If people are climbers and they're thinking, hey, you know what, this is a really cool idea, I'd like to get involved somehow, are you taking on climbers as well for the challenge?
Of course, yeah, we're definitely taking on climbers. We're trying to open up a second date, so a second date to do the climb as well. So and they could go, I have my website, you could go on my website and get more information about that on the website.
Yeah,
cool. Yeah,
that's great. So is everybody who is climbing this mountain, have they all raised a certain amount of money that will go back to your friend's $1 million goal?
Everyone's raising $10,000. And the minimum we've committed to is raising $10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
And have you started that fundraising?
I have.
Getting there,
I have started. I got to tell you, I started late. I procrastinated, but just over the last month I've started, and it's been really great. I've been really just blown away by people's generosity, and just been really appreciative. I've already raised close to $2,000.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
We're almost there.
On track too.
We are, yeah.
You have a casino night coming up to help do the fundraiser. What's going on with the casino night?
Exactly. It's a casino royale.
Ooh.
So yeah, come dressed in your best Bond suit or cocktail dress, and it's just casino games and have a lot of fun. A lot of different companies and businesses here in York Region have been generous enough to donate a lot of great prizes for the event. So it's an opportunity to have a lot of fun and raise some money for a good cause.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If people still want to buy tickets, it's on Saturday, so if they're looking for something fun to do, how do they get in touch with you or get tickets?
They could call me. I think my local number would be on the screen. If not,
Yes,
you could also go on my website, and there's more information on that regarding the event and the whole MS Climb 2009.
So what is it you do in your career? You're a personal trainer or a chiropractor?
I'm a personal trainer, and I'm studying to be a chiropractor in my second year in chiropractic college.
So, young man.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
So how does climbing the mountain, I mean, could you use that for a metaphor? Even going, seriously, even going back to personal training.
Yes.
Like, what's your personal motto right now that you're focusing on?
What's my personal, that's a good question. Just make it to the top.
Yeah,
Get the job done.
Get the job done, exactly.
Just do it.
It's really how I'm feeling like in school these days. So it's just like, get to the end, get the job done.
Yeah.
I guess climbing mountains is interesting, especially in Africa, because you start off in a really warm climate and you work all the way up to something freezing cold. How do you dress for that? Like, what do you pack?
Yeah. So I've been told to take a lot of layers.
Yeah.
Multiple layers. Because like you said, there's 5 different ecosystems that we'll climb through. And you'll start off in the rainforest at the bottom, which is gorgeous, I've seen pictures of. And then as you climb, the ecosystems change. And at the top, it's ice cold, minus 35 degree temperatures.
Forget climates. He's going through 5 different ecosystems.
Yeah.
That sounds really neat. So the money that is raised, all of it goes back to the MS Society of Canada. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we want to help you get to your goal. So how can they help out even if they can't make it to this event on Saturday night? Can they still do something?
Of course. I mean, any donations will be appreciated. Again, my website, you could go onto my website and there'll be a link to a personal page that I've set up on the MS sites that you can make donations to, and also just check in with the website because there'll be a number of other fundraising events. Like I'm planning on having an amazing race here in York Region that you could participate in to help raise the event.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
You should come back on Daytime when you're ready to launch the Amazing Race, because
I will.
I watch that show and I love it. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So if people are interested, like we said, give them a call. 416-837-4065 or go to the website focusconditioning.com. We'll be right back with more on Daytime.